while that might bring to mind New York style or Chicago's deep dish, you might want to consider Detroit style. It is the signature dish at the newly opened Union Full Board. Chef Vince is joining us now to tell us a little more about what this is. Thanks for coming in today.
Thank you.
I've been getting a little bit of a scoop here, but what exactly is Detroit style pizza? I was asking people, I've never heard of it. A lot of us haven't.
Right, Detroit style pizza, it's a hybrid of Sicilian pizza, so it's a focaccia-based dough.
Okay.
It cooks thick, but it's airy and light, and it's crispy on the bottom. And cheese that caramelizes around the corners or all around the edges. That's the signature of it.
So the crust is cheesy.
The crust is cheesy and it's thick, but yet it's light. So
yeah,
that's what's really
I'm looking
key.
okay, this is absolutely beautiful. We're taking a shot of this now. So it's not quite deep dish because it's nowhere near as thick.
Yeah, it's almost as thick.
Okay.
But it's a lot of air pockets in there, which keep the dough and the texture of it light.
Very nice. It looks delicious. Okay, so you are going to show us how to put one together, right? So where do we start?
So we start with the focaccia type dough that we have in the pan, and we need to have it warmed up.
Okay.
And the key is you need to work it and get the air bubbles out because you don't want to have.
So that's key. Okay, so when you say focaccia type dough, what's the difference between focaccia style dough and then just regular pizza dough?
Focaccia dough has a lot more water in it, which is what makes it airy. It makes it a little bit harder to work with.
Okay.
But the end result is
delicious.
Yes, is a lighter.
Okay, I love focaccia. Okay, so we've got that done. Let's use this one as an example and show us what you're going to do here.
So here's one so what you have to do is you have to let it proof or rise for a couple of hours. So this is what you're looking for. It puffs up about 2 to 3 times in size.
For a couple of hours. So at your restaurant, then, you probably have to know, if you're going to make this, you have to have this going constantly.
Managing the dough is the hardest part of doing this kind of pizza.
I bet. And so there's nothing so much different in the toppings as it is the dough itself.
No, not too much, except at our restaurant we use a lot of, high quality ingredients, some local, some organic, but a big difference is in the way the placement of it, because we put the cheese right onto the dough.
Yeah, we were just noticing that.
Yeah, and then as opposed to sauce first, which is typical here in Chicago.
And why is that? What difference is that going to make in the flavor?
It's going to help the caramelization of the cheese and nothing standing in its way between the crust and the cheese.
Oh, is that why the crust is so yummy and crunchy and
right,
cheesy?
because the cheese is right there in contact with everything.
Very nice. Okay, so you're doing your traditional toppings. And tell everybody about the restaurant, too, because this is just one of your signature dishes. What else do you have?
So we are a lot more than just pizza there. We do have a full menu of different small plates. We have a huge wine and beer list, cocktail list, and we also have a cocktail lounge that's open on like Thursday through Sunday.
Very nice.
It's sort of like a hidden speakeasy called Tinker Davers. So that's really cool.
You have salads too. Wait a minute. Okay, tell everybody, what's the last topping you just put on?
All right. So this has pickled jalapeno. So so this one has pickled jalapeno and Mike's Hot Honey, which is a guy in Brooklyn who's doing honey that's infused with chilies.
Get out. Okay. Are you going to sprinkle that out?
So we would put that in the
darn, I can't open it. Here, let me see. Anyway, that would go on top. And then the finished product is what exactly?
All right,
look how pretty this is.
The finished product,
Very nice. Okay.
And another thing about this pizza, this is a pan that is actually a steel pan that's manufactured in Detroit. Back in the early days, in the 40s, when the Sicilian immigrants came to Detroit and started this style of pizza, rumor has it that they were using pans that they sorted car parts with, and that's why they were square. That's right.
And that may have very well been the truth. Right? Yeah. Okay. At some point, did you put any sauce on this, or
that's coming?
Oh, that's the last. That's the final touch.
Yep. So we do a sauce that is fully cooked.
Okay.
And we finish with it.
Okay, this is beautiful.
So it's kind of like a pasta sauce because we cook it for hours on the stove and really cooks down and develops flavor.
Oh, look at that, you guys.
And then you finish it with that.
Okay. I can't wait to taste it. So this is, now I know what Detroit-style pizza is. Yep. Very good. Okay. What is the website people should go to learn more about?
Unionpizza.com. And that would have all the links to all of our other restaurants as well.
And if I go and I want to order this one, what's it called?
This is a pepperoni pizza, and then we have you can spice it up and add Mike's Hot Honey and pickled jalapeno.
Mike's Hot Honey, which I'm going to try. Thanks so much for coming in. I can't wait to dig in. Looks gorgeous. Very good. Coming up is a new crime drama that is shot right here in Chicago. And Jake Hamilton talks with the stars of the new movie, Widows.